I have so much thunderous applause.
Think it's
Yeah.
Thunderous applause.
Let's
Applause,
go.
Applause, applause, applause. I'll give you
Applause, thunderous applause.
It's official. It's official. Korea is officially taking over media.
Let's go.
What did that we cheer and scream for then?
It's the applause, applause, applause.
Okay, it looks like that's all the end credits we get.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god. I want to watch it again. I want to watch it again.
Right.
Again. And again and again and again and again.
And again.
And again and again and again.
And again.
I can actually watch the clips on you now.
Yeah, we can actually finally watch what people are talking about, and I'm like,
I am going to
Finally, I can watch the reviews because this was genuinely the first time I watched this.
yes.
I'm gonna text my sister tomorrow. I'm gonna text my sister tomorrow, and I'm gonna be like,
Oh
We
my-
watched it.
My God. I feel like watching this has prepared me for my first ever concert finally.
What's your first ever concert?
It's gonna be a Kesha concert in Madison Square Garden with Scissor Sisters.
Dang.
Oh, that's so cool.
yeah. Oh, jealous. I want to see that show.
I mean, I'm gonna be like near the very farthest like chair. I was able to get a ticket for like around like $49 for like one of the farthest seats in that place.
Uh-huh.
I was just doing it just for like a little like, hey, maybe I should do something for like my 30th birthday that's like at least somewhat different than usual, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Though. Remember, one concert advice I do have here to bring earplugs. You might need them.
Earplugs. I don't really have earplugs. That's a nice warning.
Hard to get.
Well, I'll just try. I'll just try to make do with something else to use as like earplugs. Maybe have like headphones, and then maybe have some like cotton, like put inside my ears, just for the sake of doing so.
Yeah.
I am texting my sister right now, and I am typing in all caps. I just want K-pop Demon Hunters.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest here. When I
go.
first heard the title for K-pop Demon Hunters, I was like, "So is this like Jake Long combined this with like Class of 3000 in terms of like crossing over the genres?" And then what we get is like, so this is what a good movie version of Rainbow Rocks is when it's not connected to a franchise. Okay.
Oh, I heard so many people comparing this to Rainbow Rocks Online, and I was instantly just like, "Wow, really?" And then I watched the movie, and it's like, "Oh, holy shit, they were right."
Oh my
I'm
God.
about to do it again because, yeah, like this actually has scratched a few itches. Not only Rainbow Rocks, like what's something with like music that actually cut as deep as it thought it was cutting with some of those lines, but yes, staging that isn't contrived to make the battle of the bands happen at the end, and other riches too. Rock and Roll, if any of you have ever seen that, like
Yes, I remember. I love Rock and Roll.
I like isolated bits of Rock and Roll, but this is like if Rock and Roll was actually as cool as it wanted to be all the way through, and like it has the like probably one of my favorite musical climaxes of all time, but this is like if all the weight of the rest of the movie was behind it. And honestly, there's even like a little bit of my little bits of I would have been a little more satisfied if they only XYZ of Frozen in here. Like, this is like if Elsa had won the day in Frozen by realizing everything by embodying everything she apparently learned singing Let It Go, instead of spending the movie from there going kind of back and forth.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
I not only I just texted my sister and she's gonna hate me. I just texted her and I'm also got plans to send her a little video of me moving my shoulders to sort of pop, and I'm gonna have an angry face on there. I'll be like, "This is your fault."
I'm just gonna let you guys know. I'm just gonna let you guys know this. While Korea's already gotten to like a rocking start with Solo Leveling, and now this for being like a movie featured from them, I'm like, okay. Okay, first we have China overthrowing everything for like movies. Now we have Korea going all stop, no stop with like all of this stuff. And then even Taiwan getting into this with like their own animated series. I'm like, guys, I think Asia's winning. Asia's winning the media market.
Winning the battle.
Yeah.
I think
It's always had a lot of strong things going for it.
I think it is a little funny though. Like, this is such a big hit Netflix, and it's like essentially a very Korean thing. Like the other very tremendous hit recently on Netflix, like gosh, what was the game's called? One murder game.
Is it?
No, what's the one murder? Mike, it's late summer. One like where it's like you're playing games for money and but death.
Oh, you mean Squid Game?
Squid Game. Yeah, yes, game is also Korean. Like that one is actually Korean, and this is Korean influence. But I still think it's fine. Both those things really hit well with Netflix.
Well, I should take a Korean films class back in college, and South Korea not only has an extensive filmography history, it's been slowly expanding over time. Like the late 90s and on, there have been a lot of rising superstars, and not just the guy who made Parasite, even though he had a pretty lengthy history of slam dunk winners before that.
Yep.
Like, boy. And some like absolute just treasures, like The Host and The Tale of Two Sisters and Joint Security Area, to some off the beaten path ones. Like, if you want one of the funniest, slightly bad taste comedies you're ever gonna get, look up Attack the Gas Station, which had me like doubling over sometimes.
Yeah, like from my history, like when I did some film school stuff, is Japan really was dominant, like and like just in Asia cinema for a while, but like they sort of from the 80s onward, like they've never been like the same, and they feel very stylized and specific. Like they almost seem like plays that are like, filmed in actual like movies sense. They've really prefer that. Like, and they're really the only Japanese cinema that's really hit besides animation is horror. Like South Korea, like very much adapted from when like dance started to fall off. South Korea's ripped the slack of like maybe Hollywood style films, like in Korea. So they've had a lot of successes. But it's like I can't remember some of them. Like I know one of that was really big thing was like the recreation of the Japanese Korean War or like Evil Wars, or I forget what it's called, but like very cinematic and all that.
So I'm not sure I follow South Korea. I mean, partly because somehow your speech is getting looped. I don't know if it's coming out somebody else's microphone or something.
No.
That was a problem.
It's been an issue.
It's popping back up. But
yeah, like the South Korea is picking up the slack of Japan that Japan was starting to let loose by making good horror movies, but they also had a success with a movie recreating the Japanese-Korean War.
I'm sure remember the movie, but yeah, I'm mumbling. I was like, for many decades, Japan was dominant in the film industry in And then like late 80s and 90s, like they started to fall off. And I think probably the most, not just Godzilla or something like that, classic Godzilla, also like just Seven Side, like a lot of like very, very big epic made in Japan at that time. Like they sort of fallen off. They were very, very stylized and sort of like I think it's kabuki play. You can sort of influence a lot of like Japanese live action film, which like very like a play is very different style of acting than like film. I feel that was more that stylized in Japanese cinema, while South Korea is more Hollywood influence, where it's like more grounded and not stylized acting. Not sure how that much that came out. It's both echoey and also I am very late.
There's also another movie that proves that Japan and like Asian countries are winning. There's a Miku movie that my lovely friend Sixa Black we watched it illegally through YouTube because someone illegally recorded the movie at the back of the theater, posted it, and got away with it. So we watched it before it got taken down. So thanks to my dear friend Sixa Black pulling a piracy, we watched the movie together on a call, and it is also really good. So yeah, in a nutshell, Asia's winning.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. I mean, you had
the United States. I mean,
the Miku movie was really good.
Not going down without a fight yet. We got Sinners and Superman, and even Final Destination 6 is apparently Final Destination series wants to make horror masterpieces now. Which what?
Me and Hive literally were watching the Minecraft movie, and the Superman ad was so long that we both thought we were in the wrong theater. It was really funny.
Although on the other hand, I guess the United States is still making Lilo and Stitch the live action remake and making it one of the biggest hits of the year. So we have our points against us too.
The fact that movie's getting a sequel. The fact that movie's getting a sequel, and I'm now like, oh my god.
Oh no, really?
God. I do not. Yeah, it's gonna get a sequel, and I'm like, if they adapt this actual second movie that's titled number 2.
After they basically changed the plot to Lilo getting basically put into foster care.
Yes.
Ohana means compromise.
Who
the bad guy is.
Are you talking about like another Lilo and Stitch movie?
Oh
yeah,
it's
gonna be
live action remake. Absolute disaster.
Thing is, actually, the stuff has been fairly good for pretty much everyone except with the exception of Stitch. More or less, they flopped or had underperformances except for that movie all year. But like everyone else, Warner Brothers is doing one well. Pony's Hotel, just because like sort of released their biggest animated thing on Netflix right now. We just watched it. But like, let me see. Warner Bros. Did good because the Minecraft movie and so Superman just came out. Universal just had very success with like the Jurassic Park film.
A Jurassic Park film performed like a Jurassic Park film. Universal's done it again.
I can't believe that so far the top two, like, not when it comes to money, but the top 2 most liked movies this year so far have been K-pop Demon Hunters and the Minecraft movie. This is the timeline we're living in.
Oh my god! The internet people have won! Oh goodness!
The internet people have won! The internet people have won!
To step up. Although I mean, it's inspiring a lot of backlash, but seemingly even more love.
The thing is that if that movie ends up bad, then the Minecraft movie and K-pop Demon Hunters win, and then the internet wins by proxy.
That is the way. It is known.
I have to admit the whatchamacallit, the Minecraft movie went down a lot better for me than I thought it was going to. I might have told this story already, but yeah, my friend dragged me to it for his birthday, and I ended up liking it a little bit better than him.
I haven't seen it, but like I've seen the trailers and reaction. It feels like it's just a sort of like, not maybe as good as Jumanji, but like a fun fan film. I feel like why it would have got less reception is like the art direction though is just like yeah, this would have been better received if it would been like a weird looking direction for Minecraft, like where it's three, like yeah.
I mean, Minecraft movie made by the Napoleon Dynamite guy. And what I did not realize about the Napoleon Dynamite guy, since, the trailer still has to brag that he made Napoleon Dynamite over 20 years ago.
I've actually watched Napoleon Dynamite. Fun fact.
Yes. Yeah, what I did not realize about him is that I guess I do kind of like his humor.
Yeah.
Genuinely surprised at how up for it I was. Where I remember seeing Napoleon Dynamite in like bits and pieces and being like, that's kind of a funny angle to take on that, and seeing Jack Black and Nacho Libre, which I guess is his other movie, being like, that had its moments a couple of times, and now I'm watching this and I'm like, okay, after like a decade and a half of like Disney and Nickelodeon shows that my brothers would make me watch, going so hard on, get it? I said a stupid in a drawn out voice laugh track. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just because he's not that, or like he is able to add that touch where like he doesn't need to explain it because it kind of leaps out at you what the joke is. I'm like, this is kind of refreshing. I'm surprised at how much I'm laughing at this.
Hold on. Did you guys know about, there was this one incident that happened in a Minecraft movie theater. Now, I know a lot of incidents happen in Minecraft movie theaters, but have you guys heard of the chicken incident?
No.
No.
Wait a minute, doesn't have anything to do with
Oh my gosh, I get to be the first one to tell you guys this is awesome. Guess what?
Does it have anything to do with Markiplier when he used to still do drunken Minecraft and the Don't Kill the Chicken episode?
Unfortunately not. Someone brought a real chicken into a theater because a real chicken into the theater, and they got away with it. And during the chicken jockey scene, they threw the real life chicken into the air as everyone in the theater threw popcorn at the same time as the chicken. The real life chicken in the theater.
Did someone recorded that?
I do not condone
Yes, I have it.
abuse like that. Jackass.
Chicken in the
Yeah, but yeah, at least wrap up. We might do another and just like a more deep discussion of it, just because I feel like we could probably both on the topic go for a while. And
I think I'm just gonna send the clip in the chat so you guys can watch it later. I just found someone who got a good recording of it.
Oh God, please.
But any other closing thoughts before we wrap up for?
Okay, first act, really fun. Love the chemistry between the three leads and the expressions and the, like, okay, as far as relatable and just like likable person comedy, this, yeah, S tier, nailed it. Second act, a little cluttered in what it's throwing around. Like, not only do you not know what angle it's going to take, but like some of them like come out halfway and get lost. Like, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to be with this anymore, with that. Like, I'm not supposed to be just rooting for her to outright kill them. Or am I supposed to be afraid that they're going to break up? Am I supposed to, like, okay, it wanders a little bit, but it's still building stuff. It's not compelling. The music's still really good. Action is solid. Maybe I would have changed it to more like, I hate to say this, like almost Charlie's Angels inspired. Like, yeah, don't forget that they still love kicking ass while they're doing all of these things, but whatever. And third act, where it like reveals its hand and lets it all known, that's where I'm like, okay, chef's kiss. The breakup scene, quote unquote, as it was, like, masterfully staged, no contrived misunderstanding, no contrived, like, because if it was easy and people were smart, then we could not have a movie. Like, no, everything way where like the challenge that should be there is still there. The clutter and the contrivances are not. The character dilemmas that should be there are absolutely there. Like, the what boyfriend, like pseudo boyfriend guy is allowed to do his betrayal and not with the big, but I trusted you. Like, no, main character girl knows what she's arguing for as he's saying this, but I mean, it's, like, surprisingly, you cannot have them go the stupid route and still have them lose, because sometimes that's just how it works. But yeah, all of that, the standoff where she says the right things to the bad parent and they don't have to sugarcoat it, being like, but you still love her, right? No, like, if they ever make a sequel, that parent is going to have to answer for some stuff before she's accepted back, and amen to that.
Yeah.
The song, never underestimate what a little higher tier poetry can do. Like, I mean, I could make fun of the final song in Rainbow Rocks that they sing till the cows come home. Like, okay, you're going to show them that you're the real true artists doing it for the love, with every cliche that ever cliched, and not even with a very strong sense of what you're saying. Like, gonna break out, set myself free. Conan the Barbarian breaks his chains, raises his sword, runs to the guards. Let it all go, just let it be. Conan the Barbarian is sitting on the couch smoking weed with those guards and palling around. Like, what are we? Okay, no, like, I mean, what broke into a million tiny pieces can't go back, but I'm starting to see the beauty in the broken glass. Like, I don't know about the rest of y'all, but like, that kind of actually cuts deep. I mean, I get, like, I don't know, broken glass. That's been, I guess, a cliche or at least a trope. I've never really heard it used that way. That, like, I don't know, there is some like vivid imagery of that song of like, okay, that simultaneously giving you an image of things that you don't like about yourself and are awkward to share and uncomfortable to share, and simultaneously why you should kind of stand behind those things. I mean, like, okay, it has the 2-bit writing major second opinion approval there, that song, and they were a little bit boy band. I guess one note I have is, like, weren't the demons supposed to be in control of main demon, under the control of main demon, and not just like evil for evil's sake? And I don't know if we're saving that for the sequel or something, but yeah, I think boyfriend demon is the only one we actually end up having to feel sorry for or worry about. But I don't know, like, okay, yeah, third act is where I'm like chef's kiss and thinking maybe even like new, at least low end of the list favorite animated movie now.
Yeah.
Hey, second.
Yes.
Yeah, I was kind of like wondering. I thought the parent figure was actually her aunt, because didn't her mom already die?
Yeah.
Her mom already had died. Yeah.
I mean, did they even say aunt? I don't know what she was. I mean, yeah.
No, like they mentioned the mom already died.
I know the mom is dead. I'm just saying that, like, I don't. I mean, aunt would fit. That's why she would feel some sort of loyalty to this mom. I don't technically remember if she was any blood relation at all. I just know she was a parental figure who had some authority and some reason to say those things about keep it concealed. And I mean, that's good enough for me.
I think it's because like they were a part of like the 3-man band before, which like Remy like got shown into the family when she was like 3, like in the flashback like montage at the beginning of the movie. Like, it was shown like both the mom and the aunt were literally there in the same musical group.
Oh yeah.
That was the thing. That was the thing I noticed.
Oh yeah.
But any other wrapping up thoughts?
I want to say this is the I was first off, when I got told about this, I was instantly like, I was already hooked by just the title alone. I mean, like, I was like, K-pop Demon Hunters, what? And that already hooked me in. And then I watched the preview, and it hooked me in even more. And now I'm watched it, and I'm just like, I'm I'm so bloody happy. I'm so bloody happy. You can't. Yes, and like I said before, I've already texted my sister and be like, "Oh my god, this is the best ever!" And yes, I'm already gonna text her a picture of me, like um, a video of me, like moving my shoulders to Soda Pop. But also the soundtrack. She was also telling me about the soundtrack, and I gotta say, oh my! First off, that first song did not have the audacity to go that hard, but yet it did.
It did.
It went hard. I was like, what? Excuse me, this is just a song. You're not supposed to blow my socks off now. This is too early. This is too early. But yet, kudos, but also kudos to whoever sings it. Oh my goodness. To
Yeah.
whoever is doing the singing. Oh my gosh, all the kudos to the singing. It's absolutely amazing. And I kept thinking to myself, like, oh my God, how many? I wonder if anyone goes to the karaoke bars or whatever and see how many people are, well, actually, no, take that back. There aren't going to be no karaoke bars are going to try and pick up this song unless it's a certain local one. You never know. But if anybody tries it, good.
I would definitely do that at a karaoke bar, 100%.
I wish I could. Not the first song. I could try. You know what? I could try it. Maybe if I practice it enough, maybe. But
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't. When she hits that high note in the beginning, oh my God, that's just so good. And just the whole
Yeah.
and just the whole soundtrack. Even the what I'm gonna call the tangled moment. With the with him and with Rumi and Ginu. Even that, to me, I was like getting visions of Tangled, and even in that song, even as a beautiful ballad, I love it that there's still some fast lyrics in it. It's very modern, very well done, and beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful. The whole darn soundtrack is beautiful. So, yep, I will be tracking it down and listening to it nonstop for a while. And also,
Same here.
and also the oh man, I all the more reason I need to watch it again because I'm losing names. The big demon presence. I loved it at the end. This was pretty cool. At the end, you heard like the voice of that demon, and it's um uh and it's like talking to everyone. It starts with the manager, and then it gets through to the other members. And I thought, oh, that's the tactic. That's how that's how that's how he gets his followers by really just getting in their head about their psychological warfare. It's a thing.
Yeah.
It's real psychological warfare. And also, second, you were talking about relatability. I mean, to me, relatability and everything. That moment where you hear where you hear like the demons, where people are starting to hear the demons' voices about their deepest insecurities and such, or their failures and everything. Oh my gosh! I mean,
I think I kind of feel you on this one. Like they made that sound with the voices.
Who doesn't have that voice? Who doesn't have that voice in their head? In their head saying like you couldn't do this, blah blah blah. You're a failure, blah 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 blah. And also the ones like, come to me, I can give you this, blah blah blah. That's also the voice of doubt and the voice of vice, the voice that leads you to vice and everything and such. So super relatable. Who doesn't have those kinds of voices battling in their heads and such? um Other than that, like they really captured the whole K-pop idol thing very well. um and I love the colors, I love the art styles, and I love it all. I love it all. And I'm gonna watch it again. And I'm
Let's
gonna watch it again.
go.
And I'm gonna watch it again and again and again and again and again until as soon as I go to sleep, go to work, come back home, and I'll watch it again.
Mhm.
It's just second being concerned in the back.
He's like, oh no. He's like, oh no.
There's gonna be comics drawn of this where like, yeah, Jenn and Wolf are just watching this, and I'm just like walking in past the other room, like, that's the 13th time this week.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make it the 14th in just a couple hours after we finish watching the credits.
Our faces are gonna turn. Our faces are gonna turn just like that cat, and we'll just like look at him, be like, and as soon as one of us makes more popcorn, we're gonna go for number 14. Come
Yep.
join us.
Day 14. Day 14.
All right. I guess it's said. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon, probably for a more in-depth up, and also probably along the way of this movie.
Yeah.
I do head off because I have to go to work, and then disappoint too. Yay!
Sure.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
I don't care about your cross-eyed, yeah, 'cause Derby, I'm coming home.
All right. I guess is everyone ready to start up the discussion?
Yeah.
I relate to Zoe. I relate to Zoe a lot more than I thought I did.
I now want to try and make my hairstyle like Zoe's.
Oh, same. And because like I've always wanted to have this one particular haircut where I have like bangs, short hair in the back, and long hair in the front. I still haven't been able to get it, and I just recently had a haircut, but because we had never gotten a haircut from these people before, I was nervous, so I just got sort of a trim, and she did like some fancy layering and all that.
Nice.
But I did really want to get that haircut because I've been wanting it since like January of this year, but I still didn't get it because I was worried that the person wouldn't be good with curly hair. Now that I know that she is, next time I'm probably gonna actually get that haircut.
Good plan. I like Zoe's.
Thank you.
I like Zoe's hair. I'd love to
Same.
actually kind of see if I can replicate it at some point.
Same. That's the hair. That's actually the exact haircut that I wanted to get. Before. I was just like, maybe it might not be the best idea. I don't know if these people know anything about curly hair.
Right. Rumi's. Now I love Rumi's like braid. I have been.
It's so pretty.
I've collected a lot of like braiding styles and everything, and I just recently discovered like the Dutch, what they call it, I think it's the Dutch braid, or someone called it the dragon braid. Someone called it the dragon braid, but it was like done like in like Rumi's style, but obviously not as thick as Rumi's hair. But now and I just figured out a new term for it: the braid hawk.
Ooh.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I used to braid my hair sometimes. I used to braid my hair sometimes back when it was longer. I cut it short when I was like 15 because I was like 14, but like 14 and a half was when I cut it because like, untangling curly hair is such a pain. But eventually when I'm able to get the haircut I want, where it's short in the back and long in the front, meaning that it won't be as big of a hassle and I can still have it long in the front. As soon as I get that haircut, the first thing I'm gonna do is braid the long pieces at the front. I want to do that so badly.
Nice. Another thing that's fun about the more thing K-pop Demon Hunters is like more things I'm finding more things to like about it.
Same.
On every rewatch, I'm like, I didn't know this detail. I like it even more. I watch it again. Oh, I like it even more. And it keeps going and everything.
Oh, I have a crazy story. I went to the gym and there was and I was doing like a Zumba class and the girl who was running it forgot to take Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters out of her soundtrack. So she ended up doing it as the cooldown song because she wasn't able to change it. And then I talked to the teacher for 20 minutes straight about K-pop Demon Hunters after the class.
Oh my goodness!
That was so epic.
I recently found out that a cousin of mine that I had not seen for years, and I was just meeting her son for the first time, who is a big Sonic fan, and she told me that his father was a big anime fan too. So after losing my mind for a little bit, I asked him, like, has he watched K-pop Demon Hunters? And she's like, no, I haven't heard of it. I was like, I told him, like, what, like, tell him about it. He might have already watched it if he hasn't already, but I'm like telling everybody, like, watch this thing. I even like, I don't remember who I told. The last person I told, I was like, watch this thing. There will be a pop quiz.
As the local Sonic fan here, I am very proud of them.
I guess we
I'm
can.
very proud of my little cousin. Very proud.
I guess we can officially start the discussion of K-pop Demon Hunters in 3, 2, 1, action. Hello, everyone. Welcome back from quite a break as we now reflect on K-pop Demon Hunters after a few weeks after we've seen it.
All right. I'm just wondering right now. Do any of you guys watch Carly Does Things?
No.
No, never heard of it.
They're like a YouTube channel all about like documenting about fandoms, whatnot.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Actually,
I think
Carly
watched
Does
them.
Things.
Yeah, Carly Does Things. Yeah.
I think I probably watched them.
Actually, does she have a channel? Does she have a thing on her channel about like the fandoms, like Panic at the Disco or something? Because
yes.
I take that back. I think maybe I did hear. Maybe I did hear about her. I just forgot. So I guess I have. Never mind.
Same here.
Yeah, because she literally her last 2 videos were nothing but K-pop Demon Hunters videos. Like,
I saw that.
she was like, okay, entering the fandom for like 3 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I did watch that.
Because it was like, oh, I guess this is actually serious. I let you ferment for 3 weeks, and you actually are popping off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like she was absolutely shocked seeing how many ships there already were, for instance. Like
You ought to
Polytrix.
know that shipping is a way for some. Shipping is a way of life. It is. Shipping is inevitable. Resistance is futile.
Resistance is truly futile when it comes to the shippers.
Exactly. Like you can't stop. It's an unstoppable force. You cannot stop the shippers from shipping. Shippers gonna ship.
Shippers gonna ship. Truer words have never been said.
Well, thank you. Shippers are gonna ship. They're gonna find the tools. They're gonna watch the tutorials if you see how to build a ship. They're gonna get the tools. They're gonna get the tools and materials, and they're gonna build it from the ground up. They're gonna build it from the ground up and then sell it wherever they want.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to know something interesting? I hope there's a sequel in which we actually see the after effects of seeing someone actually being walled off from someone's life once they realize that they've been a toxic influence for the rest of their life. I just want to see that for that woman because of like all the backstory like leaks that they put in that video alone. I'm like, oh, there was going to be a lot more content about all this stuff. Like, it's going to be like 3 hours. And I'm like, what the heck? K-pop Demon Hunters.
Did anyone?
Oh
see
yeah,
that?
I saw like Zoe's backstory, and it actually explains a lot more how she is, considering that she was pretty bullied.
Did anyone see like news that there is going to be
I think 2 sequels were confirmed. I think 2 sequels were confirmed.
A sequel has been confirmed. A single sequel has been confirmed, but like they're also like, more like that's the one directly worked on, but like they're probably going to be working on the 3.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
My God, yeah. Hopefully it actually gets like a release like on theaters and just be like, hey, maybe for the sequel, maybe let's air this in theaters. Come on, guys.
Yes, I guarantee
That'll
you,
be
they will. You build it, they will come.
Well, that's
Yep.
interesting. That really depends on the exact contract Sony has with this film with Netflix,
True.
because they have an ongoing conflict where basically Netflix gets first right of streaming, but occasionally Netflix produces strings directly, like K-pop Demon Stars, where they help produce it and fund it. So I'm not exactly sure if like Netflix owns the actual like IP, but Sony made it, and like so, yeah, it's going to be interesting because Sony absolutely would want to get the sequel made in at the very least, a short theatrical run. Netflix would be like, no, we want this to premiere on Netflix. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes, because definitely the first one might have not been successful in theaters because it's harder to get sometimes basically someone to experiment with this. Well, like when it's on Netflix, it's easier to give it a try. Or like how successful
Nice fandom with a more of a bargaining sway to it.
Yeah, we're talking about something that might attract con goers, like people go to concerts and whatnot. Like I have a feeling like that's gonna drive up the numbers when the music's already been proven.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt. Especially when you said like con goers and everything. Imagine this. It's prime. It's absolute con material.
Well, the thing is, just before we just chat, I mentioned how I went to TrockCon, and I can say there was already merch for K-pop Demon Hunters there.
Of course.
See?
I'm actually hold on, Yang. I'm actually going to a convention this week. I'm gonna let you guys know how many K-pop Demon Hunters cosplays I see.
Oh yes. Please take note of how many of like how many you see and who they're for.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely write it down. Let me see. I think that Rumi and this one particular Saja, I think like Baby Saja, is very popular with the fandom. There's probably going to be a lot of cosplays of those two.
Oh my god! You may be right. You may be right. I think those might be the most popular ones. Yeah, you might be right. Okay, I would. I keep an eye out for if there are Bobby ones, because Bobby's awesome.
I'm so excited. I really hope there's a Bobby one.
That would be great. But also, you know what? I would love to see this. If anybody can do Guima, I don't know why. It seems impossible, but it just seems so random and impossible and funny if somebody was cosplaying as Guima. I was like, but
that would be so cool.
That would just be so weird. I'm like, what would be somebody's interpretation of that?
I mean, I know that my personal favorite of the Sasha boys is Mystery. I don't know why. I just love him.
There could be plenty of romance ones because, like, he strikes me as the pretty one.
Yeah, definitely.
Although Gino is, they all are really pretty because, well, it's K-pop, but I don't know.
There's a huge amount of sims for romance, though. There's going to be a lot of romance. There's so many romance sims.
You might be right. It's the hair. It's the hair. It's the hair. Girls like the hair. Yep. As a recovering,
you would expect Abby, but no romance.
As a recovering Bishonen addict, I can attest.
Yeah.
It's always the hair.
It's always the hair. I think that's why people like me like Mystery.
His hair's like all over his eyes. You're under like, what's under there?
I feel bog standard the fact that I would probably consider my favorite character just being Genu and Derpy. It's like, God damn it, I'm too mainstream, I'm too pilled. I'm sorry.
God. If you find
my favorites are Mystery and Derpy. You're all getting it.
If you find the Derpy cat with the crow on it, with the bird on the head.
What's Sussy? Yes.
Hey, I like the self-actualization stuff. Rumi's my favorite character, and All of Me is one of my new favorite movie scenes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a goal. I want to track down I want to track down to see if anyone has made a metal version of Free.
Oh, I would love that so much. I know there's metal versions of songs from Hell of a
I
Ball.
would love it. I would love it.
Wow.
There's already a couple of metal versions of Your Idol, which of course, but I would love to hear one of Free, and I just have one little requirement. Like, I want some soaring guitar in that.
That would be so sick. I would love that.
Oh my god, the one who does it, be like, you, yes,
you are the chosen one.
you must be devoted.
So, here's one with almost no right answer. Best song in K-pop Demon Hunters.
God damn it.
God damn it.
You need to pull a gun on every single one of us. Everyone, we have to do this Russian roulette.
Oh no.
If we can't decide,
the Saja Boys songs are viable answers, both of them, honestly.
I'm sorry.
My favorite Your Idol cover. My favorite Your Idol cover is the one from CG5. Definitely no bias, considering I saw him live and he gave me a fist bump. No bias at all.
I need to. I've heard two different versions of. Actually, no, I've not heard one metal version, but there's a second one. There's a second one that I need to hear. But both of these are from. Okay, one is my absolutely favorite metal guy because he metalfies. I can't
metalfy.
He metalfies everything. Like he turns everything into metal. Honestly, and it's amazing. He's crazy talented too. Jonathan Young, you gotta check out his channel. You will not be disappointed. Okay. He metals everything. But
that's also, so cool.
But also another one, and actually there was another one that I found of and I could not believe I heard it from this one artist. Does anyone remember Mando Pony?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's him. I was like, I saw the name Andrew Stein and then Mando, and then I saw the Andrew Stein, and I remembered him as Mando Pony, and he had a rock version of Your Idol. I was like, I know it was under the channel name Andrew Stein, but I was like, I know that's Mando Pony, but I'm like, I kept thinking, what? Mando Pony? Where have you been, man?
That's the most interesting thing ever.
I was like, where the hell have you been? And then now, and then just saying that, I have to remember if that was under his like Andrew Stein channel. I think it might have been, but yeah, the minute I saw the name, I was like, Mando Pony, and I'm like, but it's Andrew Stein, but and he's done a rock cover of that. Like, wow, okay. That's actually pretty good. So I still have to hear Jonathan Young's. I have to hear Jonathan Young's version because they both have different kinds of voices and everything. So and such. So I got to hear what his style does.
I think I have my choice for favorite song, and you're not going to believe it.
What is it?
It's Takedown.
Oh, I love Takedown.
That's a good one.
That's the only one I would definitely rule out for me. I think because like. The things this movie did best for me, and even though it makes it clear at the end, it's also really proud of Takedown. That just like it feels like a little bit more closer to the antithesis of what I came for, but it does its job. It's like
it does.
Like horrifying.
Yeah, like I mean, the application of it back in the train scene, like this is the thing about like the application of it, and it just like being stopped like in the middle to showcase like Rumi's like dilemma and like her not having the drive to continue on with that like rhythm beef and such. Yet the other two girls are basically picking it up. Like I think that's kind of the reason why I might like it the most out of all the songs. I'm sorry, I just like the application of it.
Oh, I love it so much. I was listening to it on full blast after the gym.
All the songs are so good. All the songs are so good. the only thing is, I think because I'm a sucker for ballads, I think Free is my favorite. Free is my favorite. I'm a sucker for ballads, and excuse me, I'm a sucker for ballads and like soaring vocals, and also I love the way, I don't know what it is, the rhythm of the lyrics, especially when Genu is singing. It's a slow song, but yet the lyrics are so loaded. There's so many, and yet the inflections and the inflections and everything, they're so challenging. It's a slow song, but it's a very challenging one. I love it when
definitely.
I love it when it's not like
thing.
I love it when they're when I think it's a trend these days with a lot of slow songs, especially that are in the pop and the hip hop era. A lot of the quote slow beats have very fast lyrics, and it's such a interesting kind of a paradox or dichotomy or it's an interesting dynamic between the two. I think that's why I like Free so much.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's like I don't know whether that or what it sounds like is like my favorite quote unquote moving song in the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either way, that's probably the element that it reached me the most with. So I'd probably have to pick one of those two as my favorite. I think I went on in our react like how much I thought This Is What It Sounds Like was kind of a songwriter, a lyricist's song. But I mean, so is Free, thinking about it. I mean, yeah, it captures perspective so well. Actually, I'm like, yeah, I think I've filled a decent amount of time thinking of other characters who were depicted as trying to reconcile with themselves and with each other, and what it would be like for them to be singing that song as their turning point. So I'll spare you my fan fiction, but yeah, probably one of those two is my favorite. And that said, How It's Done, Soda Pop, and Idol are all bops.
Yes.
Oh God. I'm gonna have to go for the mainstream option here, but there's something about Your Idol that I absolutely love. It like combines everything. Like think of I honestly think that the Dazzlings should have won Rainbow Rocks. I'm sorry, but it reminds me.
I agree. Honestly,
that the Rain Booms whipped out their worst song in the movie, except maybe for "Shake Your Tail" to oppose them with.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So it's just like the Dazzling's amazing part of Welcome to the Show, plus like idol tropes into one amazing song. I can't. It's too fucking good. I think Takedown is a close second. Takedown is a close second, but Your Idol is number one for me. I love it so fucking much. It's everything I wanted.
Free's number one for me, but you know what? Right on the heels is your Idol. I think that's my second best, but it's just by just tenth of a point, just right in there.
Because all of them take it. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. I thought you were.
Sorry, but Idol. I love playing. I really pay attention to lyrics. I love like melodies and everything and harmonizations. I also pay attention to lyrics. I will say this: every single one, every single song, their lyrics are so freaking smart. So, and they're like on point, so smart, on point. Two big ones, of course, Free and Idol. Like, of course, the big number one thing about Free in that line, and even to this day, that one line sticks in my head where they say, "We can't fix it if we never face it." I'm like, okay, that's that was such a loaded lyric. I'm like, whoever wrote that, oh my gosh, genius! Because genius, it's like therapy in one lyric. It's
absolutely.
What it follows that up with, like, let the past be the. Like, did you ever hear about that quote? "A rose is a rose is a rose."
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it got you to think about a mega cliche again by
Yeah.
in the right way. Yeah, like
Yeah, but also Idol, but it's not just that one lyric of Free, but also all of Idol. There's no one lyric on Idol. It's all of Idol.
Yeah.
Everything in there is like everything in there is absolutely just perfect. And
I know, right?
it captures what
Idol
it's
has,
like for being a fan, pretty much, especially
it's like the dark side of fandom almost.
and it's absolutely perfect.
My absolute favorite line is one they use like twice is, "You know I'm the only one who'll love your sins."
Oh yeah.
It just resonates so well because it's literally exactly what they're doing. They're making you hear the kind of voices that they have in Mira and Zoe's heads. They're trying to make them think that they fucked up so extremely badly in their lives, and that these are the only people who will give them sanctuary. Literally, one of the lines is, "I can be your sanctuary."
I think
they're trying to convince them that they have no other choice.
I think that one lyric that I'm the only one who will love your sins. I think that I still maintain. Okay, maybe that's a canon in my head, but I still maintain that one lyric. Genu was especially like kind of pointing that out to
Rumi.
Crap to Rumi.
Yeah.
I think that was especially just tailored right just for Rumi.
Oh, but like how smoothly the lyrics go from like singing like corrupting demons to singing like a boy band. Like, what transition as my voice gets underneath your skin back because I'm preaching to the choir. Can I get the mic a little higher? Doubles right on that line.
Time to set your world on fire.
I will be your idol. Oh my gosh, it's so perfect.
What I was saying before too with the cliches, and not even in just the lyrics and like the dialogue, like
exactly.
Yeah, I mean it knows how to invoke the familiar, but then like make it resonate with you. Like, okay, let the past be the past. If that was the line, then you would tune out. But let the past be the past till it's weightless.
Yep.
That like is vivid. That evokes something.
Yeah.
Or I self-confess one of my new favorite scenes, Rumi confronting what's her name? Kim something.
Oh yeah, her mother.
Yeah, her
Celine.
Celine,
Celine, like her aunt.
Whoever that is. Okay, yeah, she it's like the way that scene crescendos, it's like, Rumi asks tropey cliche kind of question that has probably been asked in a lot of drama, and Auntie gives a very cliche standard reassurance, and then Rumi with 3 words turns it into a gut punch that a lot of people probably felt all too much.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why couldn't you look at me? Why couldn't you love me? I do love you, Rumi. All of me. That's like building to that is the point
that
the entire
just
time.
Cut to the bone.
Yeah.
That cut to the bone. And now
stuck to the bone for me, especially.
And also, second, you actually, I'm glad you said that about Celine, because I actually found something earlier today about people are now speculating what are the villains in K-pop 2 are going to be like, what they're going to speculate what the villain is or villains are going to be like in the second one. And and actually there was this one thing that said Celine's the real villain. I'm like, what are you talking about? And
I mean, it would make sense.
And then I looked through the video. I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, she did. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Say that about Rumi. And then what you said, about like, why couldn't you love me? She's like, I do love you. And she's like, all of me. And all of me, and that brought it all home. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. She was always telling Rumi to cover up and such and everything. And even though, even though I think in her mind, she's trying to protect Rumi, but it can also come off the other way as like, you don't love all of me, like she said. So like, ooh.
One of my favorite reaction channels, I don't know if any of you have heard of Georgia Dow.
I think I might have,
I haven't.
She's a therapist who breaks down
I did. Oh, I have watched her videos.
Character like psychology that what is being evoked, or at least what the episode is trying to get at. And like breaking down the scene between see, I can never remember her name. I don't know why it slips away.
Celine?
Thank you. But yeah, her and Rumi said that, like, okay, it's a pretty good depiction of these relationships with a parental figure who is flawed in this way, because like she believes Celine when she says that she loves Rumi, because the like indicator that Celine does say, if in a unwittingly flawed way, that she reveals that she did choose Rumi over her beliefs. But the fact that she feels the need for all these qualifiers, that I did my best to accept you. It's we can fix this. We can cover this up. Like it inadvertently reveals her hand that she, despite choosing Rumi over the prejudice, the ladder is still there. And according to Georgia Dow, this is the kind of thing she sees a lot that has driven unmendable wedges between parents and children who grow up and want nothing to do with them, because even if the parent, like some parents drive their kids away and say good riddance because they don't want to learn, they don't want the problem to be them. But far more tragic is what we're seeing with Celine, where she's driven a wedge that she doesn't want to drive, and that she's probably going to regret if it does result in the worst. But nevertheless also has her doing something wrong. Like, I don't know, if K-pop Demon Hunters wants to go for like favorite scene round 2, I could see the sequel, like if they want to pick a direction to end up here, like use Celine as an anti-hero or something, who is trying to put the old Haman back, or who cares? It does end with a stand
that's a thought
between Ruby and Celine, where Celine actually like does admit that she's wrong if she like finally breaks down and just with no pretenses to hide behind, like says she was wrong the entire time, and that all she wants now is for Rumi to not reject her, and to like, I don't know, that you could probably cut me even deeper with that one if you play it right.
I would think that I'm trying to remember if Celine and Rumi's mother were like friends, or were they in the same group, or were they?
They were in the same group. They were in the same group.
Right. Okay.
They even said, like, it's possible that Celine is an aunt. It's possible that she's just a friend, but or a bandmate. I mean, she has to be somebody at least that important. But it's like, did they say?
Yeah, they said it. They said it in the first few minutes of the.
Oh yeah, I must have missed it.
Yeah, it was for Rumi's backstory. It was for Rumi's backstory specifically.
Yeah, the band saying when she was raised by her manager or her aunt?
No, by one of the bandmates. By one of the bandmates after her mother's passing.
Okay, so that definitely. So Celine was definitely that. Was she anything else?
I mean, it's implying that Celine was really like last generation Demon Hunter, but I mean, that was a specific group since it was 90s.
Yeah, I mean, Rumi and Zoe and it's not going to come to me, but they're not related.
No, they're not related at all.
Like that's
trust me, people ship them.
Oh my god, of course they do.
Seen it, just like a couple reacts, they were already doing that, but what was I going to say? So I mean, that makes it at least as likely as not that Celine is not a family member, just someone who valued Rumi's mom very closely. But I mean, it's but again, they don't say, so unless the reason they don't say is because you're supposed to assume that she's not, that she's just a friend and adoptive mother.
I think
should be thrown out the window.
I think it is actual on because Sunlight Sisters was the name of the band, and that kind of gives you a family feeling.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Though we're on the subject of her, I found this funny video involving her, and sort of explaining the gap in between like her and her mother's mother's time, and like how nothing went wrong between there. Everyone wants to boot up this video.
Okay.
Okay. Let's watch this. Let's watch this video.
Ooh.
All right, everyone pause at 00.
Yeah.
All right, press play in 3, 2, 1, play.
Sorry.
Oh my god. Sure, why not?
If I was the demon fighter, then yeah, we all would have been long safe by now. But
Well, we all would have been long safe by now.
Sure,
it wouldn't
why
even matter
not?
what
Why
his song was
not?
actually about in the end. Everybody just would have been vibing to it too hard.
Oh my
You know
god!
what?
If that happened
You know
in
what?
2012,
Okay.
it's like, yeah.
You know
that
what?
could've
For
been
K-pop,
the
K-pop 2 and 3, either 2. You know what? Probably, yeah. You know, either 2 or 3 or whatever. Get Psy. Get him in there.
Yeah, we just need Sai to get his
We need
flowers
him.
for being.
We need him. I don't
care.
care what he does. I don't care what he does. Just get him in there.
Like
I
him,
don't
the
care what he does.
crazier doctor they go to for the next problem.
But actually, I think
Oh my
they're
god.
still trying to figure out what the next films are going to be. Though the biggest things is probably going to focus more on the other two members of the squad.
Cool.
Oh, Zoe and Mira.
They've clearly
Yeah.
left a lot open.
Mira.
Didn't get either of their backstories in depth, just alluded to. We didn't get the resolution with Celine. The Hamoon was not turned golden. It was just restarted as a new blanket that's at least doing the job for the time being. Main demon guy, voiced by frontman from Squid Game, was not... Yeah, he was not destroyed. He was just sent back to the underworld.
Gino was forced into a sword, and I think the rest of them died.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Flame guy who was in charge of everybody, all the demons here at all time, who was voiced by frontman from Squid Game. He was just slashed with the sword and sent back down below the Hamoon. So
yeah,
the demons are not gone. He can still try again, and presumably it's
You
back.
get another boy band.
No. We get a girl band. We get a girl band this time.
Oh, that
another
would be so cool. You get like a girl band competitor.
I feel like
I was
I've heard about.
thinking the same thing. It could be another girl band, or it could be a solo idol.
The interesting theory I've heard is like they actually might take the next film or the third one international. And so if I have different bands from across the world competing, some demons, some not, maybe some other world demon hunters.
Ooh, that would be interesting.
Oh, K-pop! Oh, they unite. They unite with demon hunters, demon hunter idols all around the world.
Let's go!
Yeah, more set pieces, more kick-ass action set pieces. Because like the plane at the beginning, it ruled, and a lot of the people, at very least, the I don't like the thought of being sentimental types, consider that their favorite part of the movie. And then the closest thing we got to a follow-up was the train, which was cool. Yeah. It was not a show stealer that the plane was.
Okay. Let's think. What would be really good set pieces to try to one-up this?
Well, we had planes, trains. Let's try the automobiles. Give me the Matrix Reloaded scene, but with the K-pop demon hunters. Like
motorcycles.
Trucks.
Oh, yeah, motorcycles. We go full on Japanese with this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
motorcycles. Let's see, we've already had helicopters. We've already had
like the
train.
motorcycle scene with Agent Stone. The motorcycle scene with Agent Stone, but in K-pop Demon Hunters. This is perfect.
Yes.
We
Okay,
almost must have
motorcycles.
did
We've already had
suicide.
helicopters. We've already had helicopters. We've already had we had a train. We need motorcycles. What is
Going
everybody
along the back
everybody got a boat?
trucks of tractor trailers and things like that.
Oh, for America,
Do
yeah.
that for
We have, to
America.
do it, we have to do it like in the Midwest for that sort of
Yes. It has to be in a cornfield. No, it has to be in a cornfield.
Mm-hmm.
There is potential for comedy. There's potential for comedy if there's a pickup truck in the Midwest in a cornfield. There you go.
Let's go.
Yeah, we need some more S-tier comedy too, because the girls, I mean, they kick lots of ass, but they're also really funny with their Looney Tunes expressions and their.
That's another thing I love about it, because they made the girls, and their expressions and they're so freaking funny, and they're so like I don't know, there's some like elder generations be like, they're not very ladylike, so I'm like, who cares? In fact, especially okay, there's so many quote unquote ladylike behavior with them. It's like you can tell, like, first of all, like it's in their expressions, like they're really like they just go all out with their expressions and such. And like, here's like when Rumi's like smelling that sushi, she's like, oh, that is number one. I was like, oh my gosh, who'd ever do that and put it on a girl of all things? Sacre bleu.
Well, I kind of like how we've evolved. This movie lets its cast like evolve beyond what our generation growing up thought were revelations. Like, oh, they fight, they sometimes act unladylike, they don't end up with boys. It's like,
they are always unladylike, and they do whatever the hell they please.
They do. They do what they feel. They do what they feel. Like if Zoe wants to rip apart a thing of French fries or potato chips,
whatever those were,
whatever those things were, she was like, yeah! And she just like, and or better, she's stuffing her face with them. Like she's looking at the camera. Like at one point, she's looking at the camera, and her cheeks are all. She's got all that food in her mouth. She's got her cheeks are all like pushed out like a freaking chipmunk and such, and like with her mouth full and everything. And she's looking at the camera all thing like, I dare you to judge me.
Yeah, like the revelation this time is that it's not a revelation that they do stuff that is or isn't ladylike. It's the revelation is such as it is that they do stuff, because they're people. They're allowed to, love carb loading and stuff their faces. They're allowed,
right?
Yeah,
boys that are like,
and sorry,
that overload on conventionally attractive traits or whatnot. Yeah, they're allowed to be super hot for them and kill them in the final action scene at the same time, and not have one really contradict the other, except for that one joke with Zoe.
Or better yet, the best. This I will still like praise this one scene till forever. This was the one scene that made me want to watch K-pop Demons. The ones where like the scene, the ones where like well, put those demons back where they belong. Yes,
absolutely. I'm so excited.
And then at the end, like Rumi comes in, it's all quiet, and then all of a sudden she's like, and then all of a sudden it's quiet, and then Rumi joins in. It's like, it's just the expressions with all the girls of like, oh my gosh, they like usually guys do this, but just seeing it on these girls, especially on Mira, the second time when Mira says yeah, it looks so unhinged. It started getting more and more. It just started getting more and more unhinged with their expressions, and I love it.
Absolutely, I was so excited.
That's what made me laugh so hard. And I actually like watched that scene over and over again because it was so freaking funny. And I was like, and when my sister showed me that preview, I was like, okay, I'm in. I need to watch this.
As soon as I saw the preview, I was so excited.
And now I've actually for the first time and like I've hunted down the gifts and such from these shows. I'm like when I I actually put it in one of the comments when I posted the thing about number 2. So now if I'm really excited about something, I will hunt down those gifts of those girls saying like yeah, and those will be used.
Absolutely.
So fun.
Well, how about
I'm
the
just doing that.
on Rumi when she reveals that she's just like completely thrown their vacation out the window as she was planning to do all along with the shitty grin, like, guess what we're doing tonight? Boy, and they're having
the couch. Well, no.
in tears until they hear that like Golden has already lit up the charts like never before, and then and they want more right then and there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh no! As
yes,
soon as she brought the outfit, they're like, no.
The yes vacation gift. I love that. Oh, also the one with Bobby. He's like, yay! Kudos to Ken. Kudos that they got Ken Jeong for. They got Ken Jeong for him. I love him. He's so fun. Huh?
Like kudos that he can play a sweet, likable character after all.
I had no doubt. I had absolutely no doubt that it's gonna be funny. I love Ken Jeong. He's hilarious.
Like, so here's one. Like, speaking of what you reminded me how they set up like he was maybe gonna betray the girls. Like, hey, there's a room for you and Saja Boys, but like the payoff to that, they didn't, raise that character trait to drop it. What they did is they paid it off in a different way than the cliche betrayal. They had it be his insecurity to give into to go watch Idol, just like Miri and Zoe were giving into theirs. Yeah. So how about that? One of the 2 directors of this is the guy who made Wish Dragon, which definitely looks like the warm-up act in comparison, but I think one of its most, if not its most praised quality was how smoothly it remixed the tropes. It was invoking how it sidestepped so many of the eye-rolly, okay, now we got to do this because we have to do it, and instead, had the best of both worlds by keeping all of the character traits that are explored when you invoke those without any of the people who are getting mad always betray, people who are lying because they're afraid to tell the truth always have to have a big fallout and storm off, and that's not what he does. He knows how to say, just like kind of feel it out, like, okay, then they find out the lie was a lie. So people who care about each other this much, like, what would they say to each other in this moment? And it's like they I guess wouldn't know how to feel, and they're going to maybe reject each other for the time being, but more like in a frantic burst of rashness, not in the way that we're supposed to think is necessarily going to stick, or the insecurities and stuff. I mean, well, I already said that. Is he going to betray them because third act betrayals are always a conflict to brought out one more time? It's like, well, no, but I mean, it's a good way to explore his character that he has those insecurities, or Genu, are they going to end up together? Or is she going to, or actually when he betrays her, how about that? Like, okay, is she going to, how could you do this to me? I never should have put my faith in a man, or I should have been a strong, independent woman, or what whatever the too far the other way is, that she understands that he's acting from a standpoint of like fear and rashness and shame, which doesn't make it better, but is still the note they're on. Like we don't need to unpack like what we had wasn't real. No, it's real again. No, it's and like we thankfully can do without any of that. Just that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, the strong independent woman trope can be misused pretty easily if they go too far with it.
True, very true.
Well, I mean, it's funny now, like, see, in the face of someone sidestepping all the tropes, it's like, it's not even like the part about being strong or independent bad. It's the stuff that we, the people who always seem to get everything wrong the first time, all the baggage that we seem to feel the need to throw in with it. Like, the question of if you're relationshiping wrong, and not in the sense of what actually makes relationships toxic or healthy, but rather in the sense of whether you're checking arbitrary boxes, like, do I still come across as strong or independent enough? And like, when that wouldn't even be the question, like,
Absolutely.
yeah, watching someone sidestep the tropes like this, it really brings into light like how much we don't need them. He makes it seem so easy.
I love it so much. I love how he loves as soon as I was so worried that Rumi was going to like lean into all those tropes as soon as she got betrayed. As soon as I saw her not leaning into them, this fucking sigh of relief I had. My mic was muted, but the sigh of relief I had was insane.
Just like this, he has an ability to like stay on the wavelength of his characters and make them like what feels organic to them dictate what they do, rather than the plot beats that would conventionally be hit.
Exactly.
I feel like tropes are there so that way you know where they are, and where they are and how to how to like kind of like avoid them, or if you can. It's also a skill if you can invert them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like surprises are good, but I feel like, just keeping things organic, to me at least, that's the best triumph of all. When you can feel like, you've inserted what people would organically do, whether it is kind of like what happens in movies, but not just a literal insert any character here into the same action it is every time, or the same outcome it is every time. Like, rather it feels like, okay, this could have only happened this exact way with these particular characters.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right.
Like it's so annoying when things just like lean into the tropes so much that it's painful. So I'm so happy that they didn't go for that. The amount of sighs of relief I had as soon as Rumi was dealing with this respectfully, I was just like, oh, thank fuck.
Agreed.
All the times I've gotten broken up with or people have backstabbed me, I didn't instantly think, oh, I should have been a more strong, independent woman. That is not the thought process I have in my head. The thought process I have in my head is fuck you.
But everyone, everyone's different. Everyone's thought process is very different. I feel like I actually like whenever someone goes through the tragedy or whatever it is, and they're like, I should have known this, or I should have woulda, shoulda, coulda. I feel like that's kind of natural. I feel like it's okay to have.
Oh yeah,
I feel like it's okay to have that, but maybe.
And I've done that before,
but not too much. You got to be careful with that, and then it just becomes annoying. But I feel like if you conclude
if it's done too much, it gets annoying. If it's done a little bit, it makes entire sense. But if it's done too much, it becomes kind of repetitive over time.
Yeah, if it's in there, it feels. I feel it feels more natural if you have if the wronged party has a moment of like has a moment of kind of maybe self I don't know, self-hate or whatever. Like, oh, I'm so stupid. I should have done this, or I should have known this. So I feel like it's natural for something like that. But also, like, they don't just get down and stay down too. Thank goodness Ruby didn't do that.
Yeah,
Right,
absolutely.
but,
I'm so happy about that.
All right, but I guess we need to be wrapping up because it is almost 12:30.
Yeah, for
Oh
sure.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, we're in the
You're right.
we're in
And
the
here
same
was-
time zone. Yippee!
Oh, and Hero was thinking like, I gotta go to bed soon, but yet here we are still talking about this.
Well, I guess that's the power of fandom. Makes you energized to talk about any and all topics of things that you overanalyze about.
Absolutely. I was about to
That's
fall
what-
asleep, and now I'm full of energy.
All day, every day.
That's what it feels like.
Yep.
Well, I guess see y'all next time. I'm not probably
Mhm.
another short is my guess because Hazmat Hotel is October, so I'm guessing there would be one more short in September is my bet. For Hell of a Boss.
Oh yeah, same here.
Whatever the heck we feel like.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Whatever. Pretty much,
Yeah.
whatever
Yeah.
we want.
Boom.
Whatever it is, see y'all next time.
Have a good night, everybody.
Mm-hmm.